What is going on, guys? Dave from Wake Up It's Football, bringing you guys a 2015 NFL Draft profile starting with Leonard Williams. Just a couple of notes before we get into this. I just got a full-time job, so I don't know if I will be doing as many of these profiles as I did last year. Also, this was made in December for those of you who are watching these in the future. So just a lot of draft stock will be shifting and changing from here until April. Keep that in mind. But Leonard Williams, defensive end out of USC, 6'5", 300 pounds, some collegiate stats, 208 total tackles, 34.5 for loss, 19 sacks, and 4 forced fumbles. Those are some highlights. And again, this video was also made before his bowl game, the National University Holiday Bowl against Nebraska. So just keep that in mind as well. Those statistics we'll see a little bit of inflation there. A couple of notes on Leonard Williams. He was on the first team All Pac-12 in 2013 and first team All-American in 2013 as well. Some career highlights there. Getting to some of his pros and cons. First of all, I think one of those things that kind of jumps out at you when you watch his tape is his speed, especially for his size. Again, 6'5", 300 pounds, showed amazing speed when he would chase down defenders, especially when he was in pursuit. His versatility. In 2013, he played a lot of D-tackle with his hand in the dirt at 4-3, or in that 4-3 style defense. In 2014, it was a lot of 3-4, and he played on that defensive end position. So some versatility there. He can kind of play in a couple of different spots. He gets his hands up in the air, swats balls down. That was huge for him as well. And his penetration, especially when he attacks the line of scrimmage. I noticed it a little bit more when he was on the interior defensive line. Definitely was able to get in through the defensive line and force some pressure on quarterbacks, which resulted in balls being thrown away, quarterbacks hurrying, scrambling out of the pocket. Leonard Williams was able to do that when he penetrated as a defensive tackle more than a defensive end. But right now I believe is listed more of a defensive end around a lot of scouting circles. Some cons is run stopping. This kind of deals with more of the reacher that you see there as well. Kind of deal with each other together. When he was beat by an offensive lineman, he would reach. He would extend his arm out. Try and still make a play. But I didn't feel as if he would put his body into it. I feel as if once he felt like he was dominated, that last ditch effort to reach out and try and make a play, try and grab a guy, was his go-to. And I think he can work on that. So right now, his draft projection, I have him 6 to 10 in the first round, not top 5. A lot of people have him listed as the #1 prospect in this draft. I'm going to be honest with you guys, his tape did not really jump out at me. When I watch the tape on guys, I either love him or I don't love him. And Leonard Williams was a guy so far right now, I didn't love his tape. So maybe I have to go back and watch more. But I'm still going to keep him in the top 10. A lot of guys are saying that he's one of those prospects that are being compared to Richard Seymour. So again, draft stock will be shifting and changing. I have him as a top 10 guy, not top 5. Jacksonville, Washington, Atlanta. We have to wait in these next 2 weeks to see where the actual draft order for the top 20 teams goes. So those are the teams of interest. I think Washington would be an interesting fit for his size at 300 pounds. They play more of that 3-4 defense. Atlanta more of that 4-3. I don't know if they're shifting or if they've done some more of a hybrid this year, but those are some teams to watch out for Leonard Williams. Let me know what you guys think. Throw your comments, questions, and concerns down. But that is my 2015 draft prospect video for Leonard Williams. Appreciate you guys watching. I'm out.